Hello everybody, welcome back to the Breakpoint Watch channel. This intersection is slowly turning into the 11'8" tunnel. Way too many unnecessary accidents that could have easily been avoided. Keeping your speed under control when approaching traffic lights is a big deal. Luckily, everyone in this situation walked away with only minor injuries.
I just want to have one car, okay? One car.
That's exactly why I double-check, sometimes even triple-check, before making a turn.
Oh my God.
Road rage can turn a small conflict into a dangerous situation in just seconds. Minas Gerais. The real miracle? Right when the car lost control, there wasn't a single person standing nearby. Today, he must have had a guardian angel on duty. Slow down, respect the signal, and don't let an ordinary moment turn into an emergency.
Lane departure.
It almost seemed like the driver forgot those mirrors are there for a reason. A quick glance can prevent a serious mistake. Sometimes the smallest habits are what keep everyone safe out there. When the road's wet and slippery, slow down. It's not the time to rush. Those solid lines aren't painted there for no reason. They're there for a reason. Not everyone's cut out to be behind the wheel.
Are you guys alright? Is everyone okay? Are you alright? Is everyone okay?
I'm alright.
Looks cinematic, but it's real. Ease up on the gas, pay attention. The road doesn't do do-overs.
El fuerte choque ocurrió la mañana de 10 centímetros. Separaron a esta mujer de sufrir un trágico.
The vehicle lost control, struck several other vehicles, and only came to a stop after crashing into a utility pole. Low visibility combined with unfinished road work, that's a recipe for danger no one has time to react to. The way his legs looked and how he climbed out upside down through the missing windshield was kind of funny. Hard braking on a slick road. The dump truck slides into the opposite lane and heads straight toward an oncoming truck. Fortunately, no one was injured. Crossing a solid line to make a risky pass doesn't just put others in danger. It puts your own safety on the line, too.
没想到吧？这我也没想到。
Thank God everyone walked away safe. The motorcycle, the Axia, and the car all avoided serious damage, with only a traffic light pole knocked down. The incident occurred in Kemena, Bintulu, Sarawak. A concrete mixer truck lost control on a highway in China, slamming into another vehicle and throwing traffic into chaos within seconds. Fortunately, the car that was recording the scene narrowly avoided being run over. The tanker driver sped along as if the whole road belonged to him, completely ignoring everyone forced to dodge behind him. A breath-stopping, reckless moment. Hopefully, it's the last time she gets that close to a big vehicle like this.
好家伙，说我的亏吧。
Never drive side by side with a large truck. They have far too many blind spots. If you need to pass, do it decisively, and if not, keep a safe distance. When you're heading into a curve, ease off the gas. Slow down so your car doesn't lose control and slide into someone else's day.
В магазинах «Окей» с 26 мая по 8...
What happens when you lose focus and fail to keep a safe distance? There's no reason to drive fast, especially in hot weather, and even more so on worn tires. In this very moment, we're reminded luck is always closer than we think. He was fined $100,000 for failing to check the vehicle's technical condition before setting off in the morning. Staying in your lane is a big deal if you want to make it to your destination safe and stress-free. This is when you clearly need to put on some weight.
Have you ever seen someone drive like they're racing the clock to work? Drop a comment and share your story. As for the van driver, luckily, he only had to check in at the hospital once. It was supposed to be a smart move to avoid traffic, but sometimes a quick decision turns into a quick mistake. Don't play hide and seek in a truck's blind spot. The driver can't see you, and the consequences aren't playing around either. Serious question, who's really responsible for the pothole nightmare in Poland? Drivers keep swerving like it's Mario Kart, and the roads just keep getting worse. Brakes aren't something you leave to chance. Once they fail, trouble doesn't wait for an invitation. Keep your vehicle well maintained, or your next stop might be someone else's front end. When you treat a red light like it's optional, the consequences hit hard, literally. If this was a focus test, you just failed it. Making an illegal U-turn is a traffic violation, but fleeing the scene afterward is far more serious. If you stop and cooperate, you might just get a fine, but if you run, you could lose your license or even face criminal charges.
Ai ceva, Ștefane, n-ai nimic, nu? Gabi, întoarce-te și zici la poliție să întoarcă repede.
If you've been drinking, don't drive. Stick to the speed limit. Respect the red light. You're not just avoiding a ticket, you're avoiding unnecessary loss.
Car of their own. In fact, the Public Interest Research Group, or PIRG, just did a study that ranks cities in terms of how many residents are car-free, or at least largely car-free, and the technology
Overtaking like a game, swerving into oncoming traffic toward a full bus. This isn't an action movie. It's real life with no reset button.
Like it had to be like a continuous like dehydration for it to happen. Oh my god.
What?
Wow.
Skipping the stop sign at that intersection was like walking into a revolving door with your eyes closed. And unfortunately, the traffic didn't stop spinning with her.
This wasn't a case of passing on the right. The real issue was changing lanes without checking if it was actually safe to do so. politicians, the funny thing is, I wonder if they learned anything from that day. Like, maybe not running a red light? Sometimes real friendship is the person who steps into danger just to pull you back to safety. If you've got someone like that in your life, drop a one. In my opinion, the city should install barriers over those drainage ditches.
You're trying to leave. You can't go anywhere. Joe. It's not running. No, it's just
That car is begging for a break. Why is she still pushing it? Come on, just stop already. One second of distraction behind the wheel can ruin an entire workday, or worse. Whether it's a parking lot or a public road, staying aware and controlling your speed is always a must. The electric car fire was extremely dangerous, but thanks to quick action, everyone stayed safe. Sometimes just a few seconds of decisiveness can make all the difference. Don't just hit the road without checking your car, especially if traction control isn't working. That's how you end up in a ditch instead of your driveway. Don't just hit the road without checking your car, especially if traction control isn't working. That's how you end up in a ditch instead of your driveway. A green light isn't always a guarantee of safety. Sometimes just a few seconds of awareness can change everything. It was a moment that felt like life just hit the reset button, as if he'd been given a bonus round he never saw coming. One minute late for waiting at a red light is still better than 3 hours late because of a rescue. Don't let impatience turn you into a headline. In a split-second situation like this, would you swerve to avoid a crash or hold your lane? What would you do?